Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back for some more gold mining simulator. And as you can see, we've been a little busy here. Um, I've just been mining some gold uh, out here on this section right here. Let me toggle a few more squares here so that you can see where we're working at. As soon as we get out there, but I was running out of fuel. So let's get this old truck refueled here. You can see it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's raining, of course, because why would it not be raining? Alright, there's our fuel tank refueled. Alright, so that took 28% of the fuel out of there. Hello. Oh, forgot where the battery was. I was like, what did I just do? Alright, so let's get on out of here. Let's get up here where we've been digging at. Gotta watch this hole we made in the last episode where we did a test and we verified that in the most accurate sense that we could, we got about 42% of the gold out of this claim. But as you can see over here where I've been digging at, there's some decent gold in there. Like that section right behind me, that is according to the lines on the ground here, that is a high content gold area. But most of the things that I've been digging right here have been maybe a little bit on the soft edge. And they've done some kind of update here where if you want to switch between your machines, remember I used to go backwards? So now you just keep tapping your button until you get to what you want and you transfer right to that. So I got to check the update logs and see if there's been any other updates. But I noticed that different as soon as I started playing today. So let's get digging here. I want to get this section cleaned up right here a little bit. I'm just trying to dig down this whole section right here is along the lines as best I can. Like I said, just imagine you got a coloring book and you're doing the best you can for coloring. Stay in the lines. I didn't really add up what the gold content was on this one. I'm just trying to dig. I wouldn't say the best ones because I'm not really going for the best ones. That's why I kind of have that last one that I just lit up right there. But mainly what I'm really trying to do is I'm just trying to dig along the edges and clear out the gold rich pay dirt around the edge of the mine. It's really all I'm trying to do. Because some of this stuff, if you don't hit it around the edge, it gets very, very, very impossible to mine it later. And like I said, I know I've never got it, but there is an achievement on this game for mining out. Um, I want to say it's mining out 80% of all the claims. I don't know if there's an achievement for mining out the claim altogether because I don't know if you could really, really get that because some of this stuff is hard to get and some of it's out of bounds. For example, let me take a look here. If we run over here, it's like, look, you got dirt here on the out of bounds side. And you can kind of reach over this out of bounds flag and kind of get it, but the stuff that's right underneath of it is very, very, very hard to get. And it was the same over here. Looks like I did get all the dirt right here. But as you can see along this edge, like, it gets started right up along the edge of that right there. It's a little bit harder to get. So let's get back to mining. So let me show you just what I'm talking about here. If you kind of... See, I still missed that one little edge right there, but when I back up, I should be able to get a little bit more of that one. And sometimes when you want to get these low scoops right here, you got to take the top off so that your boom arm can reach all the way down here. So you can hit the bottom of this scoop. I really thought about real hard about going to some of the next tier stuff. And the simple fact is I'm just not quite ready for it yet. Like I don't want to rent it. So I'm gonna need like $2 million, give or take, to get to some of that next tier stuff. 91%. Call that good right there. We'll back up just a hair. And like I said, this was new, so I don't know what else is new this time. But so far we've just been mining a little bit. Like I said, I didn't record everything. I figured I would get a little bit of progress done before I slapped on the old record button for everyone. But as you see, I haven't mined any gold. Well, I mean, I guess you could say I haven't put any gold through the gold table. And I haven't found any nuggets. So, I kind of wish there was a little bit more nuggets out here. I feel like when I used to play the game in the old days, you would find more nuggets than what we are finding now. I mean, I'm still finding a few here and there. I want to say the last nugget we found was 27 ounces, and that was 2 episodes ago, maybe 3 episodes ago. So like I said, you still do find some nuggets, but they're a little bit more sporadic. Come on, baby. Don't hit the excavator. Don't do it. Don't. Oh. We were cutting that one a little close right there. So let's get in the excavator here. Like I said, we're trying to keep down that line right there. And see if I can get some of this. So I got a little bit of that right there along the out of bounds line, but I didn't get it all. See if I can get a little bit more. Let me change my scoop angle so I can see a little bit better. See, I got a little bit more that time. But like I said, it's so hard to get around the edges if you don't do it from the beginning and keep the edges cleaned up. Oh, I've got to move this back. I can't see shit. And like I said, so if you come on this side of it, you can't get past your out of bounds line right there. And so right there, I don't think I even got any dirt in the scoop. I think I just literally just destroyed it. Move the dirt somewhere else on the claim where I lost it. So if there would have been a nugget in that dirt right there, I just lost that dirt. Probably not since it was right there on the edge, but cleaning up around the edge is definitely hard to do. Now maybe I could take my little shovel and I could dig around the edge with some buckets and get every scrap of dirt. I'm just not sure that's the way I want to go. Not sure that's the route I want to go for this, because that would take forever. But what do you guys got going on out there? Who else is playing this game? I know that I've recently got a new subscriber that has been watching me play this. Um, let's see here. Razor Sage. How you doing out there today? Like I said, I know that you're playing this game also, and I do hope you make them leaderboards. I uh, I would love to go for the leaderboards, but the simple fact is that on my days off, I can keep up enough to hit a leaderboard. But as soon as I go to work and I miss a day, I'm just done. I just can't keep up. That's just been my experience with the leaderboards. Now, however, I haven't played the leaderboards lately, so maybe, just maybe, I should try them again sometime. Um, I just don't know. Like I said, when you work 12 hours a day, that's a lot of time to catch up with someone else who's just got their game on and they're pounding away on the gold. It's really hard to catch up from that. Like I said, on my days off, I can pound away just like everyone else. But that first day I miss, I usually cannot recover from that. Oh, I got some of that dirt right there. I saw it. So I got a little bit of dirt. 99, 100%. So now, see if I can get this last little scoop here next time. I'm gonna go. Let's go empty the dump truck. Like I said, we're making the stuff out of here really quick. But I mean, as you can see, last episode raining, this episode raining, episode before that raining. I don't know if I had an episode where we haven't had rain. And I know I can go into the settings and I can turn off the rain, but I feel like I have the settings set for being realistic. At least in my mind. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I could turn it down just a wee little bit. It's hard to say. Do you go with the default settings or do you go with some custom stuff? Let me know what you guys do. Because I sure would love the sunshine more than the rain so I can see what I'm doing a wee bit little better. Alright, so let's get our truck parked here. I missed a piece of line over there. Does anybody else see that? I don't see it from here. Was I just seeing an optical illusion? Was it just my imagination? Or was I seeing some line? So I don't. Ah, I maybe kind of see it like right. I don't know. Maybe it was my imagination. I. Oh, oh, oh! Hold on. We're losing gold. We're losing gold. All right, so that is empty. That is empty. All right, so this is the nugget bucket. Get this thing turned on. And out here is our duplex jig buckets. I need to get some more employees. That's what I really need, so I don't have to be the one always swapping all this stuff out. I wasn't trying to put the... I think I was trying to dump that bucket in the other bucket. I'm not sure what I was trying to do. Alright, so... those buckets are swapped out. Those are empty. Those are empty. So the last thing, these are the ones that are a pain in the ass. These are the ones that I really need a worker for. Because the worker can swap these out while I'm running. And I don't lose a beat. If I change them, I have to stop, turn the water off, take the grates off. Just like I'm doing right here. But if I hire a worker, he just swaps them out while I'm running. Don't have to shut the plant down or nothing like that. So I really, really, really need an employee for the sluice runs I do. And the bad thing is it takes 2 employees. Because, you know, you couldn't use an employee to take care of both sluice runs. You need an employee for this one and an employee for that, which is asinine, but you know, it's fine. Maybe there'll be an update coming in the future, because I know that they are still doing updates, as I just said, to this game. Like the last thing that I was thinking about was seeing an update or changing your vehicles better. Stop. I'm the one yelling at myself. Let's see. You gotta make sure it's lit up blue when you hit the button. Or else it just drops it on the ground. So annoying. Alright, so it looks like we're about to have another full bucket here. So these are the mats. Should we go ahead and weigh this up or should we do one more run? Um, I'm kind of thinking one more run. I don't know. Yeah, I think one more run. One more run. Alright, so that is cleaned out. Buckets are back. Everything is there. We have new buckets there. Oh, do we need a bucket over here for the jig? I mean not the jig. Um, the nugget catcher. We do. Turn that back on. Everything is still running. I don't think we really lost too much that time. So let's get back in the excavator. What was I going to do here? Also, I was going to try to grab this dirt right there. And see, I missed some of it because now I'm too far away. I can't reach that. Just can't quite reach that gold line right there. We'll just have to clean it up on the next run. It's fine. I just got a little bit too far away. But I'm curious to see how much gold it says is left in that little area right there. Because if there is a gold line, it tells you how much gold is left in that run. And why can I not get this little... never mind. Got it. Alright, so now just back her up just a wee little bit so I don't fall in the hole. And before I get too far away from this edge, we're going to go down on this edge right here and try to hit that. Shed a little bit more light on the situation. I mean, what do you guys think that we should do? Should we keep mining the low spots, or should we go for the high quality spots and just try to pack all the money that we can out of here? I mean, like I said, we know we're only recovering about 42%, so like I said, my thought process is hit the low to medium spots, and then once I maybe get the tier 4 equipment, I go for the higher content spots. Like I said, I'm just trying to figure it all out myself. Alright, so can you get any of that? And that's how my excavator keeps getting turned. Well, I'm just hitting everything in the sun, ain't I? Hitting rock, hitting out of bounds, hitting the sticks while I'm trying to dig. But I mean, look, that's already a freaking load of dirt. Let's get on this side so I can see. I guess I need a little bit more of this. And I didn't quite. I want to clear that corner right there. And that's not going to happen because the dump truck is full. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm trying to get that. I was just trying to get that last little square because I think the next square. Now I gotta go back because I don't. I think I need one more square before I hit the big gold square. I'm so confused. I said so. There's an area where, like I said, where we tested last time. Um, I've been just kind of turning on some squares. Like I said, so like, see the white square right there? That's low gold content. I guess this is a good spot to show you. Low gold right there. Right over here, you see that's a little bit more yellow. That's mediocre. Where the excavator's sitting is mediocre. And right behind the excavator is a great, great gold spot. So it's like I said, do I keep mining the mediocre spots and the low content spots to get the gold? And then come back for the good gold spots when I have the better tier equipment? And like I said, I don't know how much gold I have right now. I imagine I'm gonna have, I don't know, after this cleanup I'll have 80 ounces. We know that my gold estimation skills are not exactly great because I predicted 22 on that last one. And what did we get? We got 30, it was 38.5, I think it was. I want to say we got 38.5 ounces out of that last one. Come on, get in the truck. See, I'm just a little bit too close to the truck, but I'm trying to get this stinking gold right here at the bottom. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, one more scoop. And we will finally have that corner cleaned up right there. Alright, so what do we got here? We should definitely back up a few. Oh, don't want to do that too much because we'll the bouncing will make it hard for us to reach everything if we get our tilt too much. Now, if I was a real operator operating an excavator right here, I would be pissed at this balancing act that we're having to do right now. If I put the weight forward, I lean forward. And then when I come back, I tilt backwards. But like I said, I mean, that's stuff that's going to happen in real life. I have seen it happen. I've felt it happen. I've ran some big equipment before. Now, I've never ran an excavator as big as what this is, although I wouldn't say this is a big excavator. I would call this like a medium-sized excavator nowadays, because there are some massive ones. Alright, so how much of this is left? Can I get any more up here? Oh, I did. I got a nice scoop of that off of that right there. However, can I get some more? Well, I got a little bit more, but I did spill some of it. One little spot right there, got it. And see if I can keep the drag going without stopping. It just kind of drags and scoops everything right into the bucket. And you don't lose any gold out of the bucket. And that's the main thing that I want. I don't want to lose the gold. But there we go. We got another full dump truck. And maybe we're going to need one more dump truck. I don't know if I want to keep going along that edge. Like I'm just not real sure. Actually, I think that we're going to go ahead and work on doing a cleanup, because the thing is, I just glanced at a clock and I am running out of time. So let's go over here and get this truck parked. I mean, we don't have that much left right there. Let me take a look with the camera. I don't know. That's more than a load. Screw it. We don't have a lot of time. We're still running there. I said we're up to 31%. How's our fuel doing here? How we're doing, great. All these dang Alaskan winters are busting up my concrete here. Got the rebar showing. It's one day to summer. Tell you what, it's not bad for being 62 degrees in the springtime in Alaska. I think while we're waiting, let's do something while we're waiting. Let's go ahead and top this baby off. And we took some out of here, so let's top this baby off. Might as well get something done while we're and sooner or later I'll have to start using this to take stuff out. Like the excavator, like I'm not driving the excavator over here to wheel it up. No chance in hell. Come on, let's get that gold done. So we're at 43%. 44%. Let's quiet things up just a wee little bit for us so we can turn trommel off, the shaker off, off, off. Oh, come on, get it out of there. And like I said, don't worry. This is not going to be our best cleanup ever. But I'm going to say we're going to get about 80 ounces. Whatever we get, we know that we only got 42% roughly. So whatever we get, we know we lost 60%. All right, so this is nuggets. Duplex jig. And like I said, we're just going to empty everything out here. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure why I'm throwing these things around. And I love how once you get some mats in there, give me my mat back, please. Alright, so these are clean. I see, this isn't exactly the way that I would do it normally. But right now I'm just trying to get everything cleaned up so that we can get a weight on what we did. Come on, stop dropping stuff. There's 1, 2, 3. What do I got going on? I definitely screwed something up. Clean. Oh, I forgot to take the 4 mats out. Okay. My bad. So I should have a couple dirty more mats. Look around. Alright, so those are clean. Those are clean. Everything is clean except for what I have in the nuggetator. And now those are clean. Got my last 3. Stop. Alright, so any last guesses before I start? Plant is clean. Let's grab our hose. Because, you know, it's always fun to grab some hose. Alright, so that's going to be nugget. So, nuggets. Nuggets. And nuggets. Alright, so start hitting the table with the nuggets, see what we get out of nuggets. I mean, that's not bad. We're up to 7 ounces already. This may not be very good for me predicting 80. We got 20 ounces of nuggets already. Alright, so this is the mats. This is the mats. And this is the mats. So we got 40 ounces of gold from the nugget trap. Ounces of gold from the nugget trap. Let's take a look here with this. Come on, baby. Just want to make sure it don't run dry. Yeah, I think I'm going to be off on my gold total. We're at 76 already. Definitely, alright, so now we're doing the jigs. The jigs shouldn't be that much. Alright, so we have 69.8. So we got 110 ounces of gold. So the gold out there is way better than what we were digging right here. So we must be in a lot richer area. So I am definitely off on my gold totals again. You know, imagine that. So we can get one more bucket in there. I definitely don't want to put too much in here and lose gold. So now we'll have to slow down a wee little bit. Wait till that gets to less than 75. Grab a bucket. There's a pretty weak bucket there. 115 ounces. So we've got 5 ounces out of the jigs here so far. We were at 110. Yeah, I'm definitely on the wrong side of the gold again. So am I going to miss it as far as I missed it by 50% last time. I don't think I'm going to miss it by 50% this time. Alright, so waits for that. 47. Because I don't think we're going to get to 160. Just ain't no way. We might get to... Nah, we ain't going to even get there. I'll say we might get to 140, but I don't think we'll get there. No. Oh, wrong one. I want that one. So 81%. Alright, so... let's get our last bucket of stuff here. I definitely don't want to do that. Oh, we still got a little bit in there. Okay. So we are going to hit 140. So once again, I can't get it right. Like, why can I not just get the gold total estimation right? I said we must have dug a couple of rich spots because I don't think we should have got that much gold, but I mean we did. So let's see where we are. So I did almost miss the gold total by 50% again this time. Not quite 50%. This could be more like 40, 46, 47%, 45, depending on where this final number drops out here. Are we going to make it to 150 ounces? Yes. So I almost missed it by 50%. 40 ounces of gold out of the jigs. So I mean, there you see it. Let's get our hose. Alright, that's back on. So we got 151.94 ounces of gold. What do we got in here? Am I going to travel with the bucket that's in my hand? That's what I want to know. I did not. Okay. So the bucket better be sitting there when I get back. Right by where I picked it up. Ah, 151 ounces of gold. Wait about 3 minutes. We have. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up, sir. All right, so there we go. And I didn't bring a truck, so. Oh. I really, when I get back to the claim, I want to make sure that my freaking magnetite bucket is sitting where I dropped it at, which should be right by the magnetite separator and the gold wave table. Let's take a look at the leaderboards. On the No Frank challenge. That's not the leaderboards. So I think there was an event where we see who could get the most gold without using the Frankenstein challenge. Alright, so sell our gold bars. 162,000. So we're up to a half a million. But I mean, like, we can't really we can't really do anything yet with a half a million. Ah. So before we go, you guys let me know what you want to see on the next one. Like I said, do we continue to hit these low areas? Or do I just dig the perimeter and dig the perimeter no matter what it is? Is our bucket there? Yes, it is. So I guess you can't hold a bucket and travel, which is crazy. If I fast travel with the truck, it's no big deal. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, drop some comments down below. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.